get ready with me on my honeymoon in Cancun. I did very minimal makeup here because I was going to be on the beach all day. So I put on a lip balm and then I put on these hue drops just to add a little bit of color to my face. This is on the first day. Toward the end, I didn't need that anymore because I had plenty of color on the face. But my face doesn't tan as much as my body because of this right here, which is tons of sunscreen. Make sure if you're going near or to the beach, apply tons of sunscreen every hour and bring it down to your chest. All right, now I'm going to use this foundation. I brought another one, but at the last minute, I took this stick foundation from Milani, which was a great thing because this dries matte, and you'll never believe what I forgot on vacation. I forgot to take powder of all things. So I'm just blending it out with a beauty blender. And then the concealer I used was also a concealer that will dry matte, and it is by Revolution. It's a really, really good one. So I'm so glad that I took that concealer and not the Kosas one that I was planning to take. Both of these products, the foundation and concealer, will dry matte on their own. So I was very excited about that. Now I'm just taking this brow pencil, and this is like a brow gel, but it has little, kind of like little brows that will add to your eyebrows. That way, if you have sparse brows, you can get them a little bit fuller. All right, for the blush, I'm going to take this Barbie one, and I'm going into this orangey color and the fuchsia color and just getting them mixed up and putting that on the cheek. This is also going to help mattify my cheeks because it is a powder and it looks so fun and pretty. So toward the end of the week, you're going to get so warm, tanned that you won't need blush. I'm using my Shake Your Pom Poms, and I'm going to take this cocoa color into the crease area here, and then just kind of really just slapping it on there. I'm not trying to be too specific with it because I didn't need it to look that put together. Now I'm going to go ahead and take that same color with a little bit of a darker color and put that in my lower lash line just to make sure that it's even from top to bottom. And then I'm going to go in with the peachy corally color, and I'm going to put that all over the lid. This is such a pretty color. It looks really pretty with blue eyes, but it looks pretty with brown eyes as well. So just kind of putting that all over the lid with a fluffy paddle brush. The next color I'm going to use is this beigey, peachy color in the inner corners, just to add some highlight and bring in a little bit of light to that area of my eyes. I love this palette so much, and Too Faced does a really good job with their eyeshadow palettes. Now I'm going to go ahead and line my lips, and removing the excess, I'm going to just line it and fill it in using this coral lip liner. I'm going to share all the products that I use down below. On this day, we were just going to go to breakfast buffet and then hang out a little bit before we went to the pool, or to the beach and the pool. This is my lipstick. It's by YSL. You can engrave it, so I went ahead and did that. And yeah, I just put that on over. I love this lipstick so much. I'm so sad they discontinued them, but they go on so soft and stay on. Now I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes using this Revlon and Barbie lash curler. And then I'm going to line my eyes a little bit. This is a waterproof eyeliner. It is by NYX and it's Epic Liner, something like that. But yeah, make sure you're using a waterproof formula on your eyes. This is also a waterproof mascara. It is by Pixie, and I'm placing that on my eyes. Everything else will sort of come off with, the sweat or pool water, except that. Now I am going to take a tissue and I'm just going to blot any excess foundation, since I didn't powder my face. So it wasn't a lot because, again, the foundation dries matte. Now for the hair, this is what I did the whole time because I do get kind of like big hair. I just used a little clip and clipped it in the back in a half up, half down look. So super easy. And then for the jewelry, I did share a jewelry video. I'm going to link it here so you can see that video, everything I took a little bit in more detail. So yeah, this was my daytime. This is what I did almost every day when I was in my Babymoon in Cancun. And even though I was at the beach, I didn't fully get into the water. So my face makeup stayed there, and I do like wearing a little bit of makeup to the beach. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.